Hello everyone, you're watching Let's Talk About Prepping. I'm Tyler, your host, and in this video I am watering my garden using the worm tea fertilizer that my worms have been making for me. It's been a couple days, that stuff's been sitting there brewing, if you will, and it smells ripe. I've already watered about half my garden with it. I'm just going to check on the worms that I got this from, see how they're all doing. And they're doing just fine, it looks like. Oh yeah. Yep, they're doing just fine after having been rinsed through with a bunch of water to soak out some of those nutrients. These 3 buckets haven't had it yet. And they're all doing just fine as well. I know you can't probably see them with the shadow there, but all the worms seem happy. I got about 5 gallons of worm tea from this last batch, which I definitely could have cut to 10 gallons if I'd been so inclined, just adding water to it. But instead, I'm just going to go put it all into the garden and dilute it on the plants by watering them immediately. So if you've missed the past videos, this is basically worm pee and poo that I've soaked out of my worm farms using distilled water, and which has just all the things that a growing plant needs. So I've put the leachate, the worm tea concoction, into this watering pail, and I'm just going around and adding it to all of my plants. Now I am putting some into the ground garden because I do have food growing there, but my main purpose in doing this is amending this soil that I've purchased from the local nursery and some from Walmart last year. Because all this dirt in these buckets is going to be my permanent mobile garden, and maybe one day fill raised planter beds when I own my own property. So this is mostly just a process of me making the dirt that I'm going to be keeping for hopefully the rest of my life into the best dirt that it can be. And you can do this with store-bought fertilizers, even the natural kind, but they're all processed by someone else. And when you're doing it like I'm doing it, you know exactly what's going into it. I know all the food that I've fed those worms, and I know what they're doing in there. And I know that this fertilizer is pretty much the best that I can be doing this with. Look at these peas, they're going crazy. Anyways, just thought I'd share that with you guys. Not gonna make you watch me water the whole garden. Ooh, it's getting clogged up with all the little worm bits that are stuck in there. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Remember that being able to produce your own food is one of the key things to being self-sustainable. And that's the best way to have freedom, and that's the best way to be prepared for the future. Anyways, hope you're all doing well. Everybody, stay safe out there.